George Taylor has two passions in life: mountain biking and enterprising business. So when he damaged his bike during an off-road race, he and his fellow Exeter graduate James Symes came up with this, the simple yet ingenious fork armour protective plate.
If you clip a rock as you're riding along, it can dent or crack and you cause an oil loss from inside the fork and the fork fails, which is what happened to me. And by putting this really tough protector over the front of it, it stops all of that. And also we think improves the aesthetic of the fork and prevents sort of chronic damage occurring, a long-term damage occurring to the fork from racing and things.
Setting up in business together as Drift-MTB, George and James worked hard to perfect the concept of a low-cost but effective product. Top-of-the-range front suspension forks can cost in excess of £1,000 to replace, but the protective fork armour is just a fraction of that cost.
It's a titanium laminate and affixed over the front is a vinyl graphic. Behind it is a 0.5mm layer of pure grey titanium, and behind that a layer of closed cell 3M foam. So we've got some really high performing materials and technologies there.
But, as with many great inventions, the road to retail success can be rocky. That's when Drift-MTB enlisted the help of the Innovation Centre at Exeter University. Business support manager Joe Pearce quickly recognised the potential in the product.
Really, it was the simplicity of the idea. There's obviously quite a small, focused market. I felt very similar to the sort of surf or snowboard market, the sort of extreme sports side of things, where fashion and function very much cross over. And I felt that if they could get a brand and a product into that market, that it could probably get a very quickly uptaken by that group.
As well as a £5,000 grant, the Innovation Centre helped steer the young company through manufacturing, marketing, business planning and financial forecasting.
Joe has a great ability to help with the smaller details and the sort of tighter pitch, the day-to-day running and things that we were completely inexperienced with, and he could offer guidance there alongside quite a technical understanding of the sport really and the market, which we found invaluable.
The aim of the Innovation Centre is to develop a community of businesses who can support each other to some extent. Lots of small businesses face the same problems. And we've had quite a high number of student entrepreneurs come up to the centre who we're able to support with some time and some money and really help them take those first steps into a life of self-employment. And it's great to be able to help people who've got that entrepreneurial drive to take their first steps.
2 years on, and Drift-MTB is a thriving business with clients and distributors across the UK and Europe. This innovative product also earned George one of Exeter University's Smart Solutions Student Entrepreneurship Awards. As challenging as the road ahead may be, Drift-MTB has a firm grip on the terrain thanks to the early stage advice and ongoing support of the Innovation Centre.